Don't keep me waiting for a time like this. No, I hate it, I can't hide it on a night like this. Only you and I put the view aside and really see it for what it is. Two hearts under moonlit skies, I can see the thoughts pouring out of your mind. That little evil grin has got me going again. How do you do it? You're my favorite sin. Taking that cock till I can't stop screaming. Jacking them off, give me some of that semen. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. Kiss my lips while you put it in my butt. Got me gripping his hips, oh my god, I'm gonna nut. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. You got the sweat pouring down my back. I don't have any regrets, yeah, I like it like that. I'm ready for you again, thinking more than a friend. You're such a 10 out of 10, you got me shaking. Two hearts under moonlit skies, you can see the thoughts pouring out of my mind. My little evil grin has got you going again. Don't gotta tell me I'm your favorite sin. Don't act so surprised, how could I not fall for you? Kiss me, just close your eyes, don't make me beg. Taking that cock till I can't stop screaming. Jacking them off, give me some of that semen. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. Kiss my lips while you put it in my butt. Got me gripping his hips, oh my god, I'm gonna nut. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. Taking that cock till I can't stop screaming. Jacking them off, give me some of that semen. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. Kiss my lips while you put it in my butt. Got me gripping his hips, oh my god, I'm gonna nut. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. Summertime in a blue sky, your hand in my hand. Cold beer with some moonshine and our toes in the sand. That look in your blue eyes, it makes me lose my mind. I pull you closer, I'm so glad you're finally mine. He put his hands up on my body, made the room a little hotter. I'm sipping him like whiskey, got me wetter than the water. I'm swimming in, wanna swim in him too. Make a little love, show you what my booty do. Boy, turn around, let me hit it from the back. Yeah, I know how you love it when I do it like that. Even though I hate to see him go, I love to watch him leave. Levi's on top with a side, I love them booty.
This is the country boy gay nigga freestyle. I've never really did one of these before. I've never even spoken in my country accent. So, this is gonna be something new I'ma try. And I don't really know how it's gonna go, but since I'm rapping about big booty men, it should go pretty well. His booty falling side to side, I hop up on him for a ride. I take his booty, now it's mine. I eat his ass like apple pie. I hop up on his Jimmy, I be riding like a tractor. I fuck like fucking crackers. Handful of balls and a mouthful of tobacco. Country Dig Bar is your new favorite rapper. Dig Bar, I'm playing with his dick like a guitar. Saw his little booty, now his dick hard. Try to run, but you won't get far. You won't get far. Get over here, nigga, toot that ass up. Boy, stop running, I'm the booty hole master. He's pretty fast, but Dig Bar is faster. When I get his booty, it's gonna be a disaster. This the gay country boy freestyle. This the gay country boy freestyle. Hey, Tyrone, gay country boy freestyle. Hey, he throw it back like a boomerang. Let me see that wanky booty looking good. I might slide in with my panky. Fucked him good on the farm, so he shook my hand and thanked me. Gave me flashbacks of my dad when he took his hand and spanked me. It's too loud, we might wake up the neighbors. I ain't got no neighbors, I got 63 acres full of land. Just me and my man. Hit him from the back with my saddle in my hand. Hand high in the sky, fucking on my guy. I might bust a fucking load up on his eye. Piping on his booty, I think I'ma make him cry. Then we wake up in the morning, Dick fucked me up, I can't even feel my organs. Man, my dick was good, man. This the country boy freestyle. This the gay country
the gay country boy freestyle. Time. I hope y'all notice at like some point I like muted it because I forgot he says the N word like hard R. So hello. I should get a feature on Cameron's next song. I should. That's true. True, ZV. True. All right. My 9/11 happened. Okay. Let me find it. All right, sent Hamilton. Ah. Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot to switch between my sources. There we go. So my 9/11 happened. Okay. Birdman. Temporarily banned on Twitch. Okay. Let's see, let me just. This is my 9/11, man. So, he was banned because he's had one of these emotes for like over a year, but this emote where it's like Donald Trump pointing down at like the Down syndrome guy, it's like it was a gif of that, and then a gif of Donald Trump with Epstein. So, um, let me pull up his channel real quick. So let me show you guys his emotes. Like his other emotes are crazy. I don't get how like fucking what is it? Epstein and Trump gets his shit sniped. I guess because it's political. Well, he's unbanned now, which is neat. That was only like a day. Um, his emotes like go pretty crazy. Like he's got Johnny. He's got a backpack with an AK in it, like school shooter joke. Uh, Johnny again. Chris Hansen, a horse, which the horse has like lore. He has a Johnny Sins gif. Oh, he's back now. I guess he's on ban if I can pull up his channel. So I guess it's like a 1 day ban for him to fix it. I don't know. He's got AI LeBron James and Steph Curry kissing. He's got LeBron. He's got a cat. He got Tylenol. Hello. Um, Johnny again. Some porn star next to him. That is crazy that that's like the I think it's just the political rules of Twitch. I don't know. I don't know. Um. So yeah, he's back though. I guess. I guess he's unbanned. Well, he's unbanned now. So I guess it was just like the whenever he took the emotes down, then he was unbanned. It's my 9/11, man. Dude, why is it so windy? True, Mitch, true. I don't think, like, realistically, the only thing I have to talk about is the Dreamer shit. Um, I'm gonna, I'm gonna mute it. His Dreamer, I don't trust Dreamer's music that he puts in his videos because last time I watched a Dreamer video, the fucking music got me, I got my shit sniped. Okay, so. To be fair, we'll just watch the VOD. Let me see.
Waifu! This was 22 hours ago! Come on, guys. I deeply discourage going to other people's videos and leaving comments like that, okay? Listen, it's very bad. You assholes. It's really funny though.
Like, any evidence, it's mostly gossip. And the streamer debating the fan.
Okay, again, that's just not true, Dreamer. It's not mostly gossip. This is all stuff that has come from, like, their own fucking videos. It's come from Leadhead's videos. Fuck, I'm not going to dwell too much on this, but I am looking. Listen, I'm looking into Leadhead properly at this point. I will have something for you guys. K-Huck with the 5 for the goal. Thank you very much. Fuck, guys, did you just hit the goal again?
Dude. Who wants to see our shit back in?
That's the next goal.
And the streamer streaming that were like throwing out words like grooming and predatory behavior. So I decided that I was gonna comment to cope and or seethe. I don't know which one's which.
Is this music gonna get my shit fucking smacked again? I just realized. Because last time it did. And it was a clip from this video that Beckett's watching.
Streaming does have a name. His name's Beckett. His name's Beckett. With the name of Coop and Seed.
Okay, so you.
Whatever.
You get the general gist. Okay, now what he does is he goes through and he basically just clips a load of my stream and talks over it. It basically tells the story of how he ended up on stream, how Vlad and Akumu have lied about him, how he is secretly innocent of all charges that he would never say.
Eat my sandwich, so listen to Beckett.
He also mistells the story, which is very odd. Essentially, the reason we know for a fact that Dreamer, or someone named Dreamer, I'll be charitable, Dreamer72 or whatever, was in the chat and made a comment about Vlad's kids, is Akumu acknowledges it and says, don't say that. Chill out. So So we know that occurred. Now, the fact that the like messages are gone, well, they could be gone for multiple reasons. They could have been removed by Akumu's mods. The account could be deleted. I've got no fucking idea, is the honest one. It could be a block thing. God only knows. But nonetheless, he comes on stream. Many of you have seen this stream. I don't want to rehash the entire thing. And basically, he's trying to like pose that me, Vlad, Lio, Akumu are all hypocrites. Nothing in this video actually tells that story. Need to know, Becca, are you cope or are you seethe? Maybe both, or are you perhaps molding? Depends on the day. Depends on the day, Q-Hood. Thank you for the 5. I'm really not sure what he thought to achieve with this, because it's literally just telling the story. Nothing about myself in this is in any way fucking inconsistent. And look, I would love to sit here and go through all like fucking, I don't know, an hour's worth of this with you. But what you've just seen of it is basically the tone of the entire thing. Now, I was lucky.
Look at that. I'm not unmuting it. Because listen, look. Dreamer, you're making a video like an Indian man doing a tech fucking guide. Dreamer, I want to let you know, I think I got through like 3 minutes of this and I wanted to punch my monitor. I just want to let you know that. Not because the information you're trying to present, just because, like, the fucking video itself, the way you made it, like, is infuriating. Oh yeah, here. So, I saw this. Is the point you're is this like is the point you're trying to make here that the messages one starts with lowercase, I use uppercase to start my messages in comparison to his. I feel like that's a very poor argument. Like I do feel like that's a silly argument. Because like on my iPhone, right, it automatically capitalizes the fucking first letter of like whatever you're typing. But sometimes that doesn't work. Or like depending on the app, sometimes it fucks it up or accidentally hit the uppercase key and it fucking, you know, undoes it. If you get the entire chat with that VOD, you won't see the lowercase message appear because that was the banned person. Or the messages got deleted by a mod. Like during the stream. Then I saw this. Hello, Angie. So, why would you tell them they banned the wrong one? If you're not banned, so this is you. If you didn't get banned, but why would you say they banned the wrong one? I mean, I know he says right here, get trolled. I pretend to be dreamer. LOL. Sigh. Whose stream is this in? Pooh's? Here, hold on. Let me see. One sec. Ban the faker. Then why would you tell them they banned the wrong one? Like, I'm not gonna sit here like to an extent, okay. I could see like this being admission, right? At the same time, okay, but if you'd been saying, hey, there's someone like impersonating me in chat, then why would you say they banned the wrong one if they no, but I'm saying if they fucking banned the fake one, why would you then say you banned the wrong one? Like, just leave it be then. Like, I don't understand. I mean, yeah, you can call in, I guess, yeah. I don't mind. Call. But, 1 second.
Hello?
Waiting for him to get rid of this holly jolly fucking jingle.
In the Discord jingle?
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're trying to say with the...
No, I'm not trying to side with it. It's just like I felt like in the moment you're being retarded. If you're saying they got the wrong one, I like that's not me siding with that. That's just me saying like in the moment you're being retarded.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Like, because why would you say you banned the wrong one? Like, I
Yeah,
understand
because they banned
if
the
they
faker,
intended
not me.
if they but wouldn't banning the faker be the right one to ban?
No, because they believed that was me.
Yeah, but see when they banned it, I don't know. I just feel like your verbiage is terrible there. I think you could be like, see, you banned that account, but I'm still here. Like, because you know what I mean? Like this is
Yeah,
like
it
a
was
year
the
ago.
live
It's
chat.
like it's like 6 months ago, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever. But at the same
And
time,
that's what... Yeah.
like you could have done a better job
And that,
presenting your case.
yeah, and that's the... You see my messages in that chat? Because the impersonator is not in the chat anymore, that's what Vlad used as evidence to Beckett and Kalaji, is just clicking my messages and saying, oh, that's the faker, when I never said that. I was making the point that the only message left is the lowercase one, because that was what the faker is, because, it's banned, but it's still on the video.
Yeah.
So I'm telling him to find that message, but that message doesn't exist.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, again, I'm just saying your verbiage here is terrible. You could have just done better.
Yeah,
In terms of like presenting your innocence in that regard.
yeah.
Like,
It does better
go
in
ahead.
the second part.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I will call you if I have any questions then. After we finish this
Okay.
and all that. You'll be in
Right.
chat, but yeah, no, I'm not saying that you're lying here. I'm just saying like your verbiage is terrible and like misleading. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Bye. So you're just highlighting what Mr. Fields is saying in Akuma's chat. True, Midge. True. So the good thing I would say, because this was an issue, like people were going in 8-inch chat with like fake Lio Convoy accounts or whatever. Um, that's why they moved it over to just showing the @ in YouTube chats because like the impersonation shit. So makes sense. It makes sense. Dude, I'm not listening to the song because again the last song I listened to on a Dreamer video. You know what? If you have time to call, I do have I have questions about this in real time. Ugh. Okay, I messaged Pooh. I mean, look, yeah, this I would say this does prove, right? Like if he is, at Dreamer72, but again, it goes off your cover name, not your @. Um, if there's two people named Dreamer72, both of them are gonna get pinged for it. Um, so with that being said, uh, like Dreamer doesn't say anything towards Pooh, uh, whatever, and then Gilded Zoo is worse than Shane Dawson, and then Pooh responds, and then Pooh, you're disgusting. I can't tell if y'all are just joking because of the silence. Second. True. However, okay, look. In these instances, Dreamer does a great job of providing evidence. I give him that. Of providing evidence that this Mr. Fields guy, one, like, admits here that he was impersonating Dreamer, right? And then, once it zooms in, here. Okay, true. Hello? Hello? Hold up. Okay. Am I good now? Hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me, dude? This is terrible, man. Hello? Hold up, man. We're gonna like lower the bitrate. Okay. Oh. Okay, hello. Hello. No idea what the fuck just happened. Okay. We are back. We are back. Okay. Refresh. Okay. Dude, I don't know what the fuck happened. Y'all are welcome. You know, I turned on my hotspot and I shit you not. So typically I'm streaming at like fucking 6,000 like kilobits per second. Uh, but I look at it when I turn on my hotspot for my phone. I was getting like 200 kilobits per second. So this shit just was not working. All right. Gilded said he will call in whenever he gets done shitting. So, yay. That's okay. Just refresh. Just refresh. I'm not muted. I'm not. I don't think I'm muted. Yeah, see, Dasali is caught up. Okay. Refresh. There we go. Okay. I don't know what the fuck happened. Did my wife just restart the internet? Let me ask. I'm actually confused. Did you restart the internet? Question mark. Okay. I probably to Solly's. Probably. Um, dude, I don't know if we'll do. I don't know if we'll have both you on. If he doesn't want to talk to you, I'm not gonna just pull you in, Dreamer. Red, we can hear him, but why do you, yeah. Or maybe he's seeing when I type. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. All right. W. Hello, Nutter Nation. Hello, Bungless. All right. Shmormu. While we wait on Pooh. Shmormu. Dude, there you go. It's such a terrible thing, but it you know. Shmormu. Rated with Wonder Share, the more free plan, by the way. You guys didn't know. Okay, I'm over it. Alright, we're gonna do... I don't know what we're gonna do. We gotta wait for him to finish shitting. So... Okay, What's wrong with Shmormu, man? I texted, yes, I really, really want Shmormu. Dude, it's crazy they killed Shmormu, like, same day. We love Shmormu. Let me see if I can find anything to fucking derail real quick. Yeah. Oh. I will, okay. Hello.
Hello.
Did you have a good poop?
Yep.
I'm proud of you. Happy for you. Okay, here.
Happy 40.
I said happy for you. I mean, you're pushing 42, so give me a couple years and I'll tell you happy 40 as well.
Rude.
Here. Hold up. He. There you go. He.
Wow.
He-Man. No, here. So, I think this is from your stream. Because it was this was your stream right here, I think.
Yeah.
So, one of the points he makes is that the fucking alt was typing, like, like, first word would be lowercase, whatever. I said that's not damning enough to prove. I don't agree that's damning enough to prove that. It's not him.
Well, hold on. I went into my channel, okay, on Beckett's stream, and I checked both the lower and uppercase names, and they all went back to the same channel. That's number one. Number two, if this is from my stream, this screenshot, then it doesn't matter because what happened. What the point of contention didn't happen on my stream. It happened on
there's more. Yeah, so here's Akumu's.
Yeah.
So he points out right here, or not right there, a little earlier. I mean, that's like another point I want to show you. In this. So at some point, here it is. So like Dreamer doesn't mention you here. However, let me rewind a little more. Fuck, where is it? Where is it?
To be clear, I'm pretty sure the message was like damn near instantly deleted for the record. Like
there's a couple in here. Well, yeah. Let me see. Oh, here it is. So like Dreamer doesn't mention you during this, but then the moment this Mr. Fields alt says Gilded Zoo is worse than Shane Dawson, you at Dreamer, but back then they didn't use YouTube ads, they used like the cover name. So if two people had the name Dreamer72, they would have gotten the notification that they were added. Because this was an issue. Like I saw like fake Lios and shit going into Aiden's chat back then. So, and then right here, you're disgusting. Then you come on. So like the point he's making here is that this is Mr. Fields' alt that he had renamed to Dreamer at the time, and then going back through these live chat replays, he's showing that the name is now changed because the channel has changed their name. And then the one message you're talking about, his kids are going to just self-delete eventually. Right here, that message. Hidden calls out Dreamer in this clip for this message. And then the message itself is still there, but it's been updated, obviously, as Mr. Feels alt. So.
I can't see what you're talking about here.
Oh, can you not see my cursor?
Well, you're moving along too quickly, so hold on, I see it
Okay.
now. Yeah, see Mr. Feels thing.
Oh, I'm screen sharing to you.
Yeah, I know. I'm dude, I just got done driving
I forget,
for 4
I forget,
hours.
I forget the time zones. My bad.
Yeah. So, so before that, it didn't say Mr. Feels.
No.
I don't even remember if that was the actual line in question. Was it?
I'll play it. Yeah.
It says his kids are going to self-delete eventually.
Okay, let me rewrite it just a
To
little.
self-delete eventually, people are referring. I don't know if it matters, but I found the comment about Dreamer that I think people are referring to.
What does it say?
It says his kids are going to self-delete.
Yeah, so Hidden says, I found the comment Dreamer left.
Mhm.
And that she says, yeah, I found the comment I think you're talking about what that Dreamer said, and then she reads this verbatim.
Yeah.
But then now it says that. And if Dreamer can link me that stream, I mean, we can look at the fucking VOD.
I mean, like, well, here's the problem. Even, let's say we take all of this at face value and say this is all completely true. Dreamer then made a video doing this anyway. In a video. Like, Dreamer personally said this verbatim.
Well, I know in a video,
but...
No, I know the clip he showed me of that video. Because I think the video's down, but he showed me the clip of it where he talks about you. He says...
yeah. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the deleted video.
Is it the one that
Dreamer deleted?
Is it the one that Beckett watches?
Yes. And in that Dreamer, like, Beckett makes fun of Dreamer because Dreamer was like, I would never do that, and then does it in the same video.
Let me see. Well, here, let me see if I can find, like, the short clip he sent me. Where's that fucking... Did you send it to me in a group chat? Hello?
Oh god, you guys are in a group chat. Cringe.
It's because it's how I got in contact with them. Okay. Chill.
It's gay up.
Chill. Yeah, it's a big old gay up. Fuck you, Gilded. Fuck you. Okay. I'm too lazy to find this right now. But Dreamer, if you want to send it to me in the DM, then send it. I do not feel like going far back to look for it.
Well, that's cool. I'm gonna run through the transcript here to find what I'm talking about here.
Yeah. Because I know. Because I thought the one that Beckett watches on the stream you sent me, at least from what I was gathering, was just about Beckett. It's like an hour-long video.
No, it was about Beckett, myself, and Lio.
Here, copy link. Here, I'm sending this to Pooh, Dreamer. It's like 2 minutes. Because if I play it, I'm gonna get copyright. Oh no, it's already itself been copyright noticed. Or I can't watch it. Oh wait, no, never mind. I can watch. I just can't watch it in the fucking small thing on Discord. I can't watch it on Discord. But it's 2 minutes. The fucking music gets my shit sniped in some regions or some shit, and I really don't feel like dealing with that on the stream. But it's 2 minutes. At least when I listened to this, I gathered it as you. What he says is like, you're part of like, I would never say that about his kids. And then he says that as much as you shit on people that are autistic, gay, whatever, he wonders if like you would neglect your kids or whatever if they did that. I don't think that's him saying that, your kids should self-delete or that you
No.
In the clip
like,
I
at one
sent
point
you.
I don't remember what the exact wording was, but I don't think that's what that's not what Dreamer said. It was that Dreamer had stated at some point that like I wouldn't talk about Gilded's kids, and then like did it. I can't remember the exact words, so I'm trying to find it.
Yeah. If you want to, I said just watch the one I sent you. That's it.
Okay. I'm not trusting the clip.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying if it's the same thing, then we could just watch it.
Dude, that's 7 minutes out of a 1 hour video.
Okay. Yeah, if you can find me the part in Beckett's stream,
So,
then yeah, we'll listen to that. Wait, hold on.
give me a moment. This would be so much easier if Beckett didn't do 9-hour streams.
Dude, it would be. That was clip line we're talking about. Well, we're gonna see Dreamer. We're gonna see. Okay. Did you have a good New Year's? Who?
It's only Thursday.
Good. Happy for you then.
I'm not like a big I don't believe in celebrations.
Well, I didn't know if you went out or anything, if you hung out with people. I don't know.
No, I have sex with adults, so no, I didn't do that.
Proud of you. Should
It's
switch
okay.
that
I'm
up.
just calling most of society pedophiles. It's fine.
Only most, yeah. You might be changing the goalposts. I never said that to your kid too. I never talked about your kid. Well, again, if there's more to it, because to be fair, you sent me, like, to his point, Dreamer, you sent me a 2-minute clip of an hour-long video. So if there is more to it, then yeah, I am curious, but
a video Dreamer immediately took down, I should add. So
yeah.
oh my god, so much yapping from the British guy. Fuck.
It was crazy word to learn he's South African. And then moved to, like, the UK.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. But it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, isn't there an argument that it was impersonating that, like, Field doesn't care the Dreamer said?
Okay.
Well, so,
I
because
was
the point he's making is that, like, if it was an impersonator, that's cool and all, but at least from what he's remembering of Dreamer's video, Dreamer does end up saying things about his kids, like, similar to that. So that's the point he's making. So if that is true, then yeah, we'll watch it and we'll see.
also I was wrong. The video is feature length. It's an hour and a half long.
Ace,
So.
we love that. Yeah, I mean, while you're looking for that, can we at least baseline agree, though, that this at least does prove that that is at least another account?
Maybe. I guess.
Because you see Dreamer right there as well, along with the Mr. Fields account.
Okay. So I need to make this very clear. That whole thing, like, the thing about bringing up my kid or whatever, I don't care that much. Like, that's not that important to me. It seems more important to Dreamer, actually. What I think is funny is that, like, this person says that they would never do that, like, or whatever, and then, like, does that, like, in a video. So that's what I find silly, right? And then like later on, because I remember correctly in this video, they bring up like the hypothetical that they asked me in my stream about like what if my kid is retarded or gay or something, right? Um, and then I gave some like bullshit, like funny response. And then Dreamer, because Dreamer is an abject fucking retard that has no concept of irony or humor, just took everything I said 100% literally, and then went around telling people that like I would, uh, like that I want all retards to die, even if they're my kid or some shit. So yeah, like Dreamer is a complete moron.
Okay. Dreamer.
And unfortunately, I can't just go and comb the internet in real time to find every single instance like right now,
Oh yeah,
because
yeah,
this is over the course of a year. Actually,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
coming
yeah.
on 2 years.
Oh no, I'm not expecting to have everything on hand. Like, again, like this very short notice thing. Yeah.
But I think this is brought up in the video, the autism or whatever thing. So
Dreamer, I think it'd be easier. Dreamer, can you send me the full unlisted video? I think that would make things easier. Because to an extent, I also can say I don't know why you sent me a 2-minute clip of it. Well, again, Dreamer, if you can send me the whole video. Okay.
oh my god, and then he starts talking about Bo Blacks. Who gives a fuck? Hot take: if all of commentary is talking about it, it's because it's boring.
True. Well, no one is talking about you and Dreamer, okay, right now, so. Now.
That's true.
So, I'm doing something right, okay. Let's see. Okay. Why did it open on that tab?
What do we mean when we talk about...
Okay, he sent me the whole video. Okay. Guys, if Pooh doesn't want to talk to Dreamer, I'm not gonna put Dreamer in the call, okay? I'm not gonna do that. I just sent you the whole video, like the whole Dreamer standalone video.
Hold on.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. The dinosaurs. Very cool.
Huh?
No, fucking user at your waifu isn't real kept saying in chat they commented the dinosaur emoji on Dreamer's video, and I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about because I didn't have the full video. So, all right.
Oh my god, there's no transcript function inside of this. Okay.
On what, Dreamer's video? Oh, there isn't.
Yeah.
That is actually very gay.
This, of course, probably not Dreamer's fault, but yeah.
If you want to, I would say again, like just listen to the 2-minute clip and see if that is the part that y'all like listen to and was what you're calling hypocritical.
Okay, give me a
Yeah,
second.
it just save time if it is. I know I agree with the point that in a hour and a half long video, a 2-minute clip, but
watching it.
Okay. Well, chat, while he's watching that, let's just take a moment to take our dear
God, first
Pompon
30
to tell us a
seconds has
word.
nothing to do with me.
Our great dear Pompon has something to say. Okay. Like and subscribe. Hit the like button. There's 20 of you in here. And there's only 12 likes. But there's 23 viewers. So like the video, like the stream. Thank you, Pompon. Very cool. Very cool.
Bro. Yeah, the implication that I beat my kid, that's pretty funny.
Is he implying that you beat your kid, or implying that he thinks you would if they were
Bro.
gay,
Yeah,
autistic,
I mean,
whatever?
I don't know. I don't remember if that's the one, but yeah, that's a pretty decent example of it.
Let me see. Okay, I will play it. I
That
will.
clip, I mean...
It'll just be edited out and fucking.
Are you there?
But, oh.
That's
My
just
bad.
how people are.
I forgot I was muted. Well, because I know he implies that if your kid was like gay, retarded, whatever, then he's like, would you beat your kid or like neglect them or whatever?
No, like you just like hypothesized the idea that I beat my kid in this, like in that
Where
clip.
at?
Like it's insane.
Like what part?
Um,
Because I don't want to play the whole thing because I don't want to have to edit out. I have to.
Give me a second. Yeah, start at the 40-second mark.
And then just listen from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Utterly despises people who call for empathy. Does he really think a dev with progressive values deserves death way more than like a murderer or a pedophile? This is when honesty needs to be discussed. I don't know why he thinks this way. Maybe he was hurt. I could empathize with that. He clearly thinks people who are kind should be bullied and coerced into turning like him by being beaten into submission. What's worse...
Is it because he says being beaten into submission?
Hold on. Keep
going.
Guys,
Okay.
he's a father. Is this what he tells his own children? That no one deserves respect, so don't give or take it. Be callous and love those who think differently than you. I'm going to say this very clear. That doesn't help children grow up to be healthy adults. I wouldn't know. I hope he actually does love his child and like teaches them while forgiving them for their mistakes. Like, what happens if his kid turns out to be like gay or trans? What happens if they turn out to be autistic? What happens if they become more compassionate than him and turn to those he hates the most? Will he still be there and love and support them all the same?
These underlying implications, dude, are insane.
Well, again, I think he is implying that you would neglect your child if they were gay, retarded, trans, whatever. But I don't think he's not implying that you actively beat your kids. Like, the part where he says, like, beat them into submission, yeah, but that's a figure of speech.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
So...
I also want to point out, this is not the only part of the entire video where I'm mentioned. Like, I just, like, this is Vlad's segment. This isn't the entire segment.
Is this the only part where he mentions you as a father, or what?
I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go back through the 1.5 hour long video. But yeah, fundamentally speaking, though, is bearing in mind this person claims that they would never mention my kid, and then did. Like, why is my kid even brought up in this? Like, well, you know what I mean? Like, why? Like,
I don't want to say the goalpost is being moved. However, the original point is that he wouldn't say that your kid should kill themselves.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm quoting something from a while. Like, I believe in the video said that I would never bring up his kid. And he said that to Beckett as well. So, like, Beckett, like, specifically, there's, like, even a quote from Beckett where in the stream where Beckett says, remember, right before pressing play on the video, this is the same dreamer that said he would never bring up my kid.
Okay. Um,
Actually, let me see
then
if I can
it
find
is
it, 'cause it might have
hypocritical if
been.
he said he wouldn't bring up your kid. However, I think to an extent he's not bringing up your kid in the context that at least what it was originally posed, that like the whole Mr. Fields thing, because again, Mr. Fields is saying that your kid should like off themselves or
Well,
something.
no, no, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, that's not okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't say it wasn't me. I would never do that, and then do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the context of what he said he wouldn't do.
You know, no, no, hold on. In the same conversation, because I don't know if you know this, that was the subject of conversation on my stream. Was like, because like, so, Dreamer asked me on the stream, like, what if your kid ends up like trans or something or autistic? Like, this was brought up by Dreamer on the stream.
Yeah.
Like, in the chat, if I remember correctly, and then brings it up again in the video after saying again at some point that they would never like. Here's the thing: it isn't the specific words that Dreamer didn't say. I don't really care about that, right? Like, you could have changed the words to Gilded's kid is gonna like trip and fall into a wood chipper, right?
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, it's not the words that's the issue. It's a Dreamer said I would never bring this up and then does.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, I see him as saying
Which I
that
find funny.
I don't see it as him saying he wouldn't bring your kids up in general. I think it's more so him saying that he would never say that your kid, like, or those things about your kid, in terms of like the whole off themselves thing. However, I do think it is silly to then keep bringing up like the whole father thing. I think like it's very disconnected from the overall beef. I really don't think it matters, if that makes sense.
The overall beef has nothing to do with that message.
I know
in the
that's what I'm
chat. I
saying
don't
though,
care
is
about the chat.
like
After like Dreamer, there's a specific point where like I just didn't care. I was just like, yeah, whatever, okay, and then I forgot about Dreamer. And then my issue with Dreamer was once I was just like, I don't care about this anymore, just started like fucking e-stalking me on every fucking platform and then complains about being a victim.
yeah.
So, like, you can't sit there. Like, you can't come into my fucking Discord server, start shit, and then LARP as a victim.
How do you start
My
shit in your
Discord
server?
server. Dude, like, you just came in and started talking shit and then
Let's see.
whined whenever people hit back. So,
Let me see. Does your server delete message logs?
no. I mean, it might happen on accident, but it shouldn't have happened
Okay.
if it did.
I'm just gonna
pretty
search
sure
it
it's
up.
still up. You should be able to search it.
Yeah. Sword. Oldest.
Yeah, also, like, Dreamer's coming into my server at the peak of the drama, too, I should add, which is just fundamentally fucking dumb.
Let me see. Yeah. You checking your socials, not e-stalking. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's e-stalking to join a server. However, when you're fuck it, I think e-stalking is a
I'm
gay
being
term.
dramatic.
Yeah,
I don't actually,
I
I don't
but he's
like when I'm
yeah.
not, I don't, oh my god, you guys, okay. I'm not complaining that Dreamer was following me around. I don't care. Okay. What I care about is doing that and then pretending to be a victim.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Like not letting things just die.
Yeah, that's my complaint. I don't care if, like, a lot of people follow me around, like, right? Like, because, like, that's whose fault's that? Mine.
Yeah. No, and I can agree the whole victim thing. It's okay. Here. Because at some point, again, I do think Dreamer, if you would just shut up, things would have been better. However, like, to Vlad's point of saying, like, yeah, like, you come into his Discord being a victim, one of your first messages, someone says, lie on hit and try to be nice to you help, but you chose to act like a retard. Fucking freak. Then you feel like the need to bring up, Lio got some random dude to call me a retard. Wouldn't call that very nice. Like, freak. All I did was have a public go down, cut me some slack, dude.
But yeah, like it's just like, look, my server is not some like lowly safe space for the mentally handicapped, right?
Yeah.
Just say.
Would you be down if I had Dreamer in with you as well?
I don't understand what the benefit of that would be at all, but
I mean, I can do it
it.
in my server if you want. I can just mute him if he starts going crazy and being a tard.
You can literally just add Dreamer in this call.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, just to mute him, like server mute him if he's being gay, retarded, whatever. You can do that as well. It's up to you. I was just saying.
I don't feel like joining a whole new fucking server. I'm in too many, so you can just add him in this call. It's fine. I don't care.
Okay. Dreamer, if you start being gay, I'm gonna leave. Okay. I just want to preface that. I don't like, you still seem very emotionally invested in this, so I'm not trying to be mean, but again,
I will behave.
Okay. I'm just making sure, man.
Don't want to scare the guest.
Okay. See, there you go. So you're being gay.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. There. So what do you want to talk about, man? You keep asking to join. You wanted him.
What? Yeah, I didn't start anything with Vlad.
Okay.
Like, at all. Like, maybe I checked his social media, of course. But I didn't, like, interact with him. The only thing I did was, join that server. But I didn't start anything in there.
You also, when I made a Blue Sky account, you created a Blue Sky account, and then you went on there and responded to my pinned post in there and wrote, "Be nice."
I already had an account.
Well, okay,
Yeah, I did.
fine, fair. But the point is, like, they did that, and then, like, which, by the way, I don't care about that. Okay,
Then why are you bringing it up?
But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because you could have just fucked off.
Okay.
But then
Well,
if you constantly are putting yourself in these situations, you can't pretend to be the victim, right? Like, you can't, like, I can't, if there's an alleyway called Rape Alley, okay, and I'm like, don't go down Rape Alley, you'll get raped, and then you go down Rape Alley and you get raped, like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna feel bad that you got raped.
My gripes were never with you, though. I already knew what you were. I was more gripey with Lyle and his community.
You made a whole video called "The Hypocrites," and my thumbnail or my face is in the thumbnail, or my PFP.
Yeah, that was before.
So like, we can't
That's
say
the very
never.
beginning.
Okay, then it was
not never. It was the beginning. Okay. I thought I could. I thought I could. It didn't work. Whatever. Under the bridge.
So,
but
if you felt like your gripe wasn't with Vlad, then what was, like, why did you include him
in the video?
Well, yeah, like, if he's a hypocrite and all that, that means you did have a gripe with him.
Well, actually, the whole point of that video was to kind of show everyone's a hypocrite in some way, but, like, because I was talking about Beckett and Vlad, honestly, the video should have just been about debunking the impersonator, instead of trying to bring up all these points. But I was trying to empathize.
This fucking crazy game.
And with Lio, I tried that. And it was only after that shit get really bad. So that's when the real gripes started.
Okay, so would you agree though that if you never included Vlad in that, like, do you think Vlad would, or I guess Vlad, I can ask you, you're here, like, if Dreamer never included you on this, would you really even care that much about him at that point? I know you don't really care much about him now, but you
I
wouldn't.
completely forgot about Dreamer actually until that video, and then some other shit. Like I mean, Dreamer was also just in the background, like talking shit to people and shit too. Like Dreamer was constantly like inserting himself in all that shit. Right now, granted, some people are making the argument that Hidden had something to do with that. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. If there is, I'd love to see it, but like like egging Dreamer
You're talking about
on.
like what
Maybe that's
Gilla
the
was saying
case.
and all that. I think it was Gilla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, it was Gilla. Yeah, maybe that's the case. I don't know, but to be very clear here, like you can't like Dreamer can talk shit all Dreamer wants. Dreamer can do whatever the hell Dreamer wants. But you can't pretend to be the victim after putting yourself in these scenarios. That's the extent of my criticism. That's like literally it in a nutshell.
Okay, after I made that video, Lyle said I could join his community. And so I did, and like it was all chill until Hidden brought up my video and then lied about the contents. And then that's when I freaked out, right? And then after
I
that,
have no
Lyle gets in the
idea.
call, makes fun of me, and then after that I try to prove it with the evidence you didn't see until now. And he tells me to kill myself and shit like that. Like, how is that like normal in comparison to what I did?
What, him telling you
It's
to
the
kill yourself?
internet.
Yeah, that it
That's
is.
like what?
I
Like,
I'm
bring up
I'm
my
not gonna,
mother and shit.
like, I don't agree with it, but I'm not gonna like moral fact. It's the space. It's the space we're in. People are gonna say shit like that.
Yeah, but Lyle lied.
Lyle was telling people constantly to kill themselves, like, and he still does. I don't think that is
Also, so
something that's hung
the
up on
issue
him.
is you can't like be too upset over them telling you to kill yourself and bringing up your mom, fundamentally because now granted I didn't care this much, but a bunch of people threw a psychotic fit over the kid mention of mine. Okay. Or of yours, you mentioning my kid, and those same people were using that as part of their reason to bring up your family. Like, if you're going to bring up somebody else's family, why can't they bring up yours? Why, if you're going to bring up somebody's family, why can't they tell you to kill yourself, right? Like that's kind of the rationale here. You can't expect people to just magically forgive and forget, right? Like that's just not how it works.
Okay, why did Lyle did that then?
You said, why did he?
Yeah, why did he? If he's like he pretended to be this good for the
Again,
community for like
Lio's okay. The
autistic
whole
people.
kill yourself thing, like the whole let me talk to your parents, bring up family thing, like I'm not gonna defend Lio, but that is consistent with what he's done before, even when you were trying to join his community. So
Not true.
it
Not
is true,
true.
even as far back
Because
as,
this was at the end of the ACC
because
where
even like
he
during the whole
mellowed
Senate shit,
down.
he was still doing all that though. That's just the thing. Like, you look at like with Jax, like same shit. Um, like, he's been consistent with telling people to kill themselves, or like get your mom on the mic or get your dad on or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Well, look. I don't.
Yeah, I didn't know.
To be more clear, I do not support people attacking anybody in defense of me and mine. Right. That's not something I advocated for. I told people not to worry about it, or it's not that big of a deal. Like even in the Akumu stream, like in that moment when I guess supposedly Mr. Fields brought it up, like in that moment, like I didn't like overreact or particularly care that much. I get kind of annoyed whenever people like on my behalf like use that information to like justify like weird crusades and shit. So like yeah, I'm not supporting that, but you also can't be surprised that they're doing that because look at the community you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I was under an impression. That's my bad for thinking like I thought because I was watching Lyle's videos, I wasn't really part of his community. So what he says in the videos, I took at face value, where he's like, oh, I'm this good person, shit like that. I didn't know about Jax. I didn't know about the Mexican kid. I didn't know about any of that. I came under depression by his videos, where he lied about being this saint of the community.
I don't think he's ever said that.
He did a lot.
He's never once referred
I would say
to
the
himself
only
as a
time
saint or
Lio is probably
anything.
moral fact in that regard would be like when he was doing the pedophile catches, right? But even then,
yeah, like he said, I'm a pedo hunter, but he didn't ever said it. I'm like a saint.
I'm just saying that's like the closest thing.
That's a that's hyperbolic. Like this Christmas, he made a video about toy cars and like talking about
he's a toy channel.
Oh yeah, toy trains. This guy who makes toy trains, and he went on this spiel about making the world a better place and shit like that, while he's like making fun of someone who almost killed themselves. Like this guy is a liar.
Hot take. Fuck that person. Skill issue. They should try harder next time.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Like, look,
whatever.
dude. He is like, dude. Like, this is like literally what you're doing right now. Okay, it's like Lio says he's a good person. Fuck. He told Epstein to kill himself. What a piece of shit.
That's
telling
not
a pedophile.
Literally
to kill
not.
themselves. Yeah.
Is Bean Skies a pedophile?
No,
Bean Skies is a
Beanskies
piece of
worse
shit.
than a pedophile.
I'm not gonna say he's worse than a pedophile, Dreamer, but seeing what I've seen about how Beanskies behaved before, he is a shitter. Now, do I think Lio should have kept bringing him up and should have just ignored him and his friends? Yes. However, Beanskies is kind of a shitter. Okay.
Reminder,
and abuses his lizard.
It was Lio's friends. Lio's friends made him join that guac bell under false pretenses.
Yeah.
So again, they reached out to bully him. He didn't go after them.
This is that. Okay, that what you just said is insane because Beanskies, I'm pretty sure, was fully aware of what that server is and was, well before all that happened.
Yeah, where's the proof of that though?
Well, where's the proof he didn't know?
I mean, the reality is like I'm going off of like memory of voice calls I was in with Beanskies, right? Like everybody knows what guac is. It's not some magical distant server no one's heard of. It's pretty well known and has been for a while.
No. Maybe in your niche community.
What do you mean no? Like, dude, like the overwhelming majority of people, like half the calls that were leaked like last year were from guac. Like everybody knows what that is.
I honestly didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the whole Beanskies thing, like seeing his chat logs from before they even like harped on. Like, look, I will defend Beanskies with the whole fucking bearded dragon thing. The bearded dragon thing was like people were like telling his bad pet owner, like give him shit, making him feel bad. Like that was terrible. But the logs from like his interaction with people before that, suicide baiting, before his actual attempt, whenever I think he tried after his beef with Lio, I think it was. Like, yeah, like that's pretty.
I agree with that.
Like, because he was literally suicide baiting in like someone's DMs, because they said they weren't into him anymore, like in a romantic way. And then he's like, "Oh, life just isn't worth living. I'll never find love."
I met Beanskies in Endless Server, and Beanskies was kicked out of Endless Server. Can you guess why Beanskies was kicked out of Endless Server?
Suicide baiting, I guess.
Yeah. What are the odds? Yeah. It's almost like this guy has a consistent history of doing exactly that.
Again, I will say...
he attempted.
Yeah, so with his actual attempt...
fucking around.
Yeah, his actual attempt...
He's mentally ill.
His actual attempt really sucks because he lived through it. Dude, I'm sorry. I don't have any pity or sympathy for people that are so shit that they can't even... They're such losers. They can't even succeed at something as simple as suicide, by the way. Easiest thing on earth to do. Step 1, just go buy a gun or go borrow one and shoot yourself. Step 2, like that's easy. And then step 2, succeed, right? Like fundamentally, like I'm sorry, I just don't feel bad. If you try to kill yourself and you fail, you are the lowest form of loser. You are right there underneath the Native Americans that couldn't win the war.
I disavow. I do think it's despicable to suicide bait, but I don't think I'm not gonna praise that he shouldn't say that he should have tried harder. But
I think the suicide attempt was just another form of suicide bait. I think you guys are giving it too much credit. I think the suicide attempt was just enough of an attempt to have sympathy. That's it. I don't think that person.
I don't know. I don't think he has that. I don't think he has the
themselves.
cognitive ability to do that. Personally,
If he doesn't have the cognitive ability to do that, then he probably did abuse his lizard.
well, the whole the okay, so the lizard thing, like, yeah, I think people like pressing him on it was just gay, just because of the details of it, whatever. But I think there was fair reason before that to just not like Beanskis. Like again, I don't like Hidden's video on him. The value I get from Hidden's video on him is the DMs of like that friend group beforehand, and there's consistent suicide baiting that he did. So I think overall, Dreamer, because we don't need to stay on the topic of Beanskis. However, to use the whole Beanskis thing and Lio telling him to kill himself and him doing it at some point, I don't think that is a valid argument. Just because, again, the semantics of that, Beanskis suicide baited a lot, and it was very consistent with prior friend groups.
Yeah, but I do see Lyle in private, like with Beansky's friend, saying that he wants to try to make them kill themselves.
Okay, where's that? Okay, where's that at?
I can send you it. Hold on.
Okay. I'm gonna be even spicier take. If I could successfully bully Beanskis to commit suicide and not fucking fail at it, I would finally
disavow.
Yeah,
disavow.
No, you either hate somebody or you don't. You don't get to cherry pick when you hate them. So they're either a piece of shit for suicide baiting, in which case they should die, or they're not that much of a piece of shit for suicide baiting. You don't get to have your cake and eat it too. Pick a lane.
Do you know what nuance is?
Nuance is the real N-word that pedophiles use to justify
pedophilia. Good lord. That's crazy.
Yeah, Morale talks to a 17-year-old and then was like, nuance, guys, nuance.
Okay.
That's not what I mean.
Dreamer, okay.
Chill out,
Dreamer,
bro.
I want to point out, I read through what you sent me. Okay, we're gonna pull this up on stream. Okay, you bring up the nuance thing, so I gotta call you out on this. Look, man. When you're talking about nuance, look at the way Lio said, I'm gonna make it a point to change that. Like, he's clearly joking. Like,
no,
dude, no. I'm sorry,
mean,
but
maybe
look at the context
in a
of it.
Up way.
Like, he sends like the furrowed brow fucking :3 face, man. Like, you can't look at that and say Lio's being serious with that. Like, I'm sorry. I don't like Lio. But to sit and say that he's being serious here, I think is crazy.
I just want to point out that this seems to be half your audience is people taking shit too seriously. People are unironically in the chat defending Morale as if I gave a fuck that he flirted with a 17-year-old. Like, I actually don't care.
No, that's like, the Morale drama and Morale stuff was promised to us 3,000 years ago, Vlad. Okay. It'll buff.
Yeah,
smack his belly.
Yeah, like, and as far as I am aware, no laws were being broken, so I don't really particularly give a shit. So
he said he'd do it again. Very crazy.
I mean, it did like 17 years old is the age of consent in all but 11 states. So don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
So where is the statement that's apparently a joke? Oh, here we go. Shame, I'll make a point to sure. I mean, that could be a joke. That could be a forward slash half joking. Like I don't know. I don't care. Fuck Beanskis. Like I don't know. Like I just don't. I
Yeah, I know
cannot
you
bring
don't care.
myself to give a fuck. I think pretending to care about this is just. I don't think you care either. I think this is just like another one of
You
those.
do care, bro.
We desperately got to get an own on Lio Convoy. Like that's all this is. Like it's all this is. Like this is crazy.
This is the reason why I hate him, though. This is the reason why I go after him.
God.
It's because of this.
Okay, then
Okay,
quit.
you don't
Okay,
care. That's fine.
okay. Pick a lane. You're either the victim or you're the villain of the story, right? You can't be like, I'm going after Lio, but I'm also the victim, though. Can you pick a lane?
That's not what I'm saying, though. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I'm a victim. I'm just saying I'm going after him.
You've LARPed as a victim, like whenever that call happened on the Ravens thing, you played that up like you were like molested on call. Like, come on.
Yeah, it was, bro. But that doesn't mean I'm a victim now. I'm like actively doing this. I know what I'm doing now. So when I go after him, like I can't like use that. So I just use
you know what you're doing. So
like
when you accused him of grooming a child like 2 weeks ago, like that kind of knowing what you're doing. Oh my god, this is literally insane. This is cope.
Okay. It's objective fact, but we'll just get over that.
It is not objective fact. Like there was no
look at that dictionary.
Dictionary? I don't care about your weird like we're gonna stretch the definition of groomer.
That's not stretching.
Yes, it is.
It's literally in the definition.
The definition of that you and Morale are using could apply to fucking doctors, by the way. So doctors are groomers and teachers too while we're at it, right? Like that is such a broad definition.
Okay, do doctors bring in a 13-year-old to their like bully cabal / pedo hunting ring? A 13-year-old and then make them hang out with them for 5 years.
Wait,
and then
what 13-year-old?
The Jordan,
he never met Jordan when Jordan was 13.
That's what people are saying.
I don't care what people are saying. That's not true.
I believe Jordan was 16 if I'm correct
when they met. Yeah. Not Morale. Malcolm is the one pushing that, which is just factually false.
Well, I'm gonna look into it and we'll see. I'll see.
Yeah,
I'll see for myself.
If you're gonna look into it, I'm not very confident. Whenever you for example, went online, saw that he said he complimented a minor on their art, and then you're like, see, he's grooming children.
He went into the Discord server, bro.
So, look,
oh my God.
I'm not gonna say him being in the server's grooming. It's just irresponsible.
He went into the server.
I didn't say that was grooming.
Transformers videos, dude. Like, who cares?
I said that was a red flag to grooming, but that itself not grooming. But going to them, saying like, "Oh, the UTTP," like, and then start hanging out with them, visiting their streams. He's like in the audience of the Discord when they stream about stuff, and he's in their Discord talking about toys with them. Do you think that's a little strange, a 40-year-old man doing that to it, like with a 16-year-old?
I could turn this question back around. Don't you think it's a little strange that Scribbles has a server with minors in it with 243 mentions of cum in the server? Do you think that's weird? Dude, she's 43 years old. She's older than Lio, yet you're defending.
I never did. I actually attacked her for hit on Blue Sky.
No. Sai attacked you, and then you defended yourself. But initially, no, you were not. Yeah, I saw the Blue Sky statements.
Oh no,
Jamie, pull that up.
I replied to her.
Okay, but that doesn't. Hold on. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It's still the question.
Okay,
still
so
stands.
it doesn't matter.
Do you think she's grooming?
No.
Why isn't she grooming? Like, what do you mean? Like, she even went in her Discord and said, I don't think it's weird that 15-year-olds can see like furry porn in my server.
Okay, that's strange. If that's real, that's not good.
Not only there's no if. That's like almost an exact quote. Not to mention, again, 240 plus mentions of cum in a server with people as young as 12 years old in it.
Yeah, that's not good. That's very bad, actually.
Okay. So like my whole question is like these are all like I wouldn't even call this grooming, by the way. I would call this like a negative or a what's that term? An inappropriate environment that could lead to grooming. But I mean, I don't have any evidence of
Yeah.
her actually grooming anybody.
It's just EPI.
Right?
Yeah, an inappropriate
No, EPI
community like Lyos.
Well, no, I think to compare the two, I think Psy's community is technically worse, just because, again, she was allowing children to look at porn in her server.
Well, I mean, there was no Josh Vita or
Not
like
just
other
porn,
pedophiles or Coyote
child porn
Lovely,
at that, too.
and she never made them like live with them and adopted them. She didn't do that.
Whoa. Hold on. Wait, what? Coyote Lovely wasn't a pedophile, for one.
Oh,
I was talking about Josh Vita.
Yeah, he was talking about Vita. He said Vita by name.
Vita didn't live with Jordan, so I'm a little confused on that.
No,
point.
he's saying Lyo.
They did groom.
He didn't force. Okay.
I don't. How is that? Wait, how is it Lyo's fault that Jordan got groomed? I'm confused.
Because he made them go into an inappropriate environment, like you said about Psy. That could lead to grooming, and it literally did.
What environment? Because that all happened in DMs. Like Jordan wasn't in Senate until Jordan was 18.
I find that very hard to believe.
I have all the logs to that entire server, going back to 2019, 2020, something like that. Yeah. Like
I have that too. I know where you got that.
Yeah, I know where I got it too. Like what? I actually had somebody go in there and export all that. So, you're welcome, because that's probably got it from me. So, well, indirectly.
That's cool.
Why am I being added in this fucking stupid server?
What server?
Mine. Oh my god, I don't care. Anyway, no, so like I don't think that she was in there. However, you could make the argument, if you wanted to, that Jordan was in associated servers. So like I'm pretty sure Jordan was in Queen Seraphina's server, which was 16 plus at the time. So you could make that kind of argument. That even though she wasn't in Lyo's server directly, that she was in affiliated servers. But I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much of an impact that had, because I'm pretty sure Vita knew Jordan well before Jordan entered any of these servers, if I remember correctly.
I mean, it's not just Jordan though. There was, a bunch of predators around Lyo who had like multiple victims.
Like I don't see how that's Lyo's fault. Like
because it's like 13 plus.
You're saying, wait, hold on. Wait, what's 13 plus?
I think it's probably not 13 plus. It probably was like 16 plus or something. But the Senate wasn't just
the Senate 18
plus.
It was
not before
Lyo. After Lyo got hold of the server, yes, it became 18 plus in 2020, I believe.
So can we all blame Queen Seraphina then?
I would blame, basically anybody who thought that was a good idea to make it a server that allowed minors in, and I think that was profoundly idiotic, yes.
Yeah, okay. I agree. We can agree on that.
But at the same time, like, if you wanted to argue that Lyo was irresponsible in vetting people, I think that would probably be like relatively fair. I don't know if irresponsible, but at least ignorant at minimum or whatever, right? Like, not this, but this is also a problem with like every community like around, right? Like you notice streamers never vet other streamers, and then these magical controversies just spawn out of left field after everybody spent a year getting like bulldozed into being told they're wrong, right? Like, so for a good example of this, for example, how long did it take how long do you think people went after Mama Max before, for example, Mudahar or Nicholas Diorio finally decided, oh, maybe Mama Max is a problem?
I don't know.
And
I mean,
how
I
long did they
heard.
defend? Like, I mean, this went on for over a year, right? So this is like, and this is all because people like Nicholas Diorio and Mudahar don't actually watch the streamers they associate with.
Yeah, I mean that should be true for a lot of people because
It is. That's the problem
you
with
can't watch streams. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying that this is gonna fall onto Lio too, right? Because Lio doesn't watch everybody he affiliates with, and so he ends up getting bamboozled like an idiot. Like that's my point. And that's not an excuse. Like I'm actually blaming him for not spending more time vetting these people.
I'm sorry. I just looked at iNut's stream. And I see the message on top of me. What the fuck?
You gotta
Okay,
live with
skip
that,
that.
that's
Skip that.
reason.
Okay.
Apparently, Kurova's defending Mama Max, so that's interesting.
Well, no, he's saying they lied though. I don't know if that was proven. I don't know anything about the Mama Max stuff. But Cal is saying that
there were people that lied about Mama Max, but not literally everybody that criticized him. No, there were people that did lie though, for sure.
Yeah.
That's like that. But the same thing with the shit here, right? Like with Lio. Like, do you have any idea how many people are just like obsessive retards that lied through their fucking teeth about Lio for entire years, well before half of this community coming in and talking shit like about Lio happening as if it's all new information nobody's ever heard of before?
Yeah, about
Like
that.
defending Bunny Chan is like literally insane. By the way, like
Okay.
if you're
Okay, I want to talk about Bunny Chan. What is your evidence that that Twitter account was Bunny Chan?
I need to find the screenshot. There was like a really funny screenshot where the mask slipped.
no,
And
they did
and,
refer to
and
themselves as Bunny. They said, "Why would I?"
yeah,
Like they say Bunny in the first sentence, and then say like, but then when referring to Bunny again, they say I. It's
yeah.
it is they've
Is it
posted.
one?
Let me see. I think
Because I heard his voice, and the voice does sounds
That was
nothing
all.
like
It was
hers.
okay. It's funny. That
that
wasn't the
account
real
posted
voice. It
two
was literally.
clips. Yeah, they posted one that was
It was
AI, got called out for being AI, so they deleted the post, and they posted another clip of them speaking, which is the one that was still up. So it is.
I heard two.
It is to be
I
yes.
know it's the same voice.
Well, yeah, but there was two, but the first one was AI. So like to believe that
there's
voice clip
probably
is
three
legitimate.
then.
Oh, if there's three, then yeah. But to believe that any of the ones that are still up are legitimate is you have to take that with a grain of salt because they like the initial one they uploaded was clearly AI, so they deleted it. Like after being called out
Yeah, I
that it was
mean,
AI. So I wouldn't believe
kind of
the voice thing personally, but they've again through like tweets they've posted, it is like they have inadvertently admitted that they are Bunny Chan.
Like, is that just a typo or something, or is that like because they made like several posts,
Grammatically,
like him and
it
Lyle
is
were
just
going
it
back
is
and forth,
them like referring like to Bunny Chan as themselves.
like all the time, or
And
like
then
once.
the account owner joined Aiden's server, came in my chat, then trying to say they were a kid. And they were afraid of Lio
Yeah, they
doxing
joined
them. That's what,
Malcolm's too.
yeah, but see, when they came in my chat, I told them to hop into VC and talk. They said they didn't want Lio to dox them. So with that being said, it would have had to been someone that Lio had spoken to for Lio to recognize that voice and to dox them.
Oh, here's a tweet. Video still up, bringing up Bunny's jawless. I'm about to bringing up Bunny's jawless friend. I don't have the time to watch the 2-hour video he made on my past yet.
Yeah.
There's more,
but
I don't.
Yeah, they
but
did.
I'm reading it verbatim. Yeah. But I don't screenshot everything I see involving my new identity. Like, come on.
Yeah. Okay, give me those screenshots.
Yeah,
it's right here.
Yeah, no, I remember these. I saw these before they were deleted. If they were deleted, I forget. Because they did the whole rebrand
says
of the page.
I know I'm a woman and Lyo's afraid of me. Like, come on.
Vlad,
like,
Looney's
dude.
asking you to check DMs.
That was what it was.
Oh, okay. I guess it's just the delay on stream. That they're just no segment. But yeah. So, again, when they came on my stream, they said they were a kid, and then they still persisted to post and everything about, like, they restored the page. They took it down, like, deactivated it, but then they reactivated it, like a day or two after they told me they were going to deactivate. And then but the main point I got hung up on that, though, again, was the part where they're like, yeah, Lio, if he hears my voice, he'll dox me. And it's like, so you've spoken to Lio before. So with any of that, it just doesn't make sense. So it has to be someone Lio has spoken to before. Which therefore, if it's someone, again, tweeting like that, referring to Bunny Chan as themselves, it is, like, easy to believe that it is Bunny Chan, just because of that. Because Lio knows their voice.
Weird, because
I think Bunny Chan's doxed themselves, so, like, there's knowledge about Bunny Chan's IRL stuff. So it would make sense that they wouldn't want to go on a VC and expose who they are.
It's weird that they say, I know I'm a woman, but I, like, heard the voice. You know, the voice clips we're talking about.
It was a man voice, yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a kid voice either, right? But if they go in my chat saying they're a kid, and then they deactivate, and they leave servers...
Maybe it could be a kid's, but I swear that's a man's voice.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So
it's not real. Actually, what's funny is this was posted on Kiwi Farms and then instantly ripped apart, those recordings.
Well, on Lio's thread?
No, I think it was Lio's thread, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen that, but whatever. I mean, this is more evidence than all the other stuff you said combined.
Well, again, there's evidence, like, look, I'm not going to sweep for Lio. Again, I criticize about everything he's done, but again, people will cry nuance, and I think there's some nuance to some of these retards. And, like, again, with Bunny Chan has, like, made alts. Like, how many alts did they send to your server, fucking Vlad? Like, 5?
A lot more than that. Like,
and then they spammed Vlad's fucking DMs, knitted some fucking plushie for him. The fucking...
Is that true?
Yes, it is true. They sent a picture of it. Weird. And then fucking Bean Skies had a history of doing the suicide baiting stuff, so everyone's burnt out on it. Like, no one likes him for it.
It's not even just that. Not even just that. Bunny Chan happened to find my personal Facebook account, created a fucking alt pretending to be somebody else, and then fucking messaged me on said personal account.
Yeah, that's fucking freaky. That's actually freak behavior.
Yeah, no, and then sent feet pics to somebody who in my server who merely asked for feet pics as a joke.
I mean, to be fair, they asked, okay, Bunny Chan's retarded, and probably didn't know the context of them joking. Okay. Devil's advocate. Don't ask for feet pics, and then get sad when you get them.
No, well, I promise the person wasn't sad. They thought it was funny.
Oh, okay. My only point of contention with the Bunny Chan stuff is I would like Lio to substantiate what he can about the sexual harassment he says he received from Bunny Chan. I know some of it, I think, was in voice chat, but suppose there's messages and pictures that were sent. Unless they are too provocative to where it'd be like sending revenge porn if he were to share. I don't see there being a reason why he couldn't share that, or at least censor what he got sent. I will push.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand why Lio is even caring about that.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing to care.
No,
about
saying like sexual things, saying
like,
it's sexual harassment. Like, yeah, it's the internet. But if like he was receiving pictures, I think that's a little more, and that's like the part that needs to be substantiated.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Unless it was just the feet pics. I've heard him mention the feet pics, but I would assume there's more things.
I don't think he received the feet pics unless it's something else. Because the person that I know received the feet pics, it was not Lio. Lio
Okay,
was not had nothing to do with it. Lio wasn't
gotcha.
even in my server. It was a member of my server that this happened in.
Looney, if you have the
In fact,
screenshots
actually,
of her being weird
and
towards Lyra, then yes, send them. Looney said that she remembered. Looney's a she, right? Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
Bunny.
Looney. I think Looney's a
Looney,
she.
yeah, that's a she.
Okay. I just I didn't want to call it dude.
a crippled she.
Oh, W.
They like fat fetish art.
Oh, W.
Yeah.
That's your kind of shit, Dreamer. You like that?
No, I
Like,
don't.
No.
Like, look, my entire point in a nutshell is that a lot of these people are just also actually I forgot to mention the entire reason Bunny Chan is even going on about all of this too for so long is because Lio made a video like 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
that is also my point. Is whenever they called in, like that call that everyone's trying to like scrutinize, say is like similar to the Rosa call. Whenever Lio talked to her in your server, like you can see how disingenuous Bunny Chan is being, because they're like, yeah, I just wanted to come and apologize, but then the underlying meaning and everything they keep wanting is just for Lio to take the video about them down. So they
Yeah, I
had no
agree with
genuine
that.
apology. It was just they wanted the video down. And it's like, sure, I don't think
Oh
Lio
man,
should
I
have made a video on
wish.
a Glupshita the same way Hidden shouldn't have. But at the same time,
I think
if you're gonna be a
Lio.
retard,
I think
if you're gonna be a retard on the internet, expect people to push back. Especially Lio being a content creator, it's like, sure, I still think it's dumb he made the video about Bunny Chan. However, it's like it's
I
expected.
don't. Okay, well, number one, I don't agree with that because I think even Lio was a nobody at the time that he made the video because it was like a long time ago. Number
Oh,
one, number two, more importantly than that, I make videos on nobodies. Like it's my entire gimmick. So
yours?
like yes, I literally have
Actually,
a whole series called Nobody Lolcows.
Oh,
Yes, like
okay,
that is
okay.
actually the entire gimmick. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, so long as there's like substantive reason. Like if it's funny enough, basically. It's the rule of funny.
Okay.
actually, about Lio not being relevant before 2020, I'm looking in the past, and he was a part of this group, this YouTube channel, for no good reason, and I'm seeing videos with him like way
Uh-huh.
before 2020. So he was
Yeah.
a part of something. So
That
he
was the
wasn't a
brony.
nobody.
That was the brony community. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody compared to now, right? There's obviously a
Okay.
difference between a 5,000 sub YouTuber and making a video on a nobody and a 20,000 sub YouTuber making a video on a nobody, right? Like that's kind of like
I think
but
there's very little difference in that.
I mean, I don't think there's a lot. Like, I mean, like objectively, like that probably not.
Well, how
I'm
many
just
subs did
saying,
Bunny
like
Chan have?
how people perceive that though is where the difference lies. Like I think if a person with 3,000 subs makes a video on a nobody, like the majority of people are just gonna be like, whatever, right? But if the quartering fucking makes a video on some chatter, everybody's gonna be like, why the fuck is this motherfucker making a video on a nobody, right? And that's what
Yeah,
I
I
mean.
get
It's the
that.
perception. It's not whether or not it literally is.
All right, I get that. I get that.
Yeah. How many subs did Bunny Chan have?
I
40?
don't think any, right? Like I
Bunny
don't
had a
remember.
channel. I don't know how many subs she had. So I think it's to an extent, right? If again, Lio had like 3 to 5,000 subs at the time, um, then I don't think it's too out of the realm for him to like make a video about a small YouTuber like Bunny Chan, because I'm pretty sure she had like some sort of following, not a big one, but some sort of following on YouTube at the
I
time.
mean, to be fair, I think the moment that you set up an account on the internet, it's all fair game.
Well, yeah,
Like
if you're
I
making
don't
your
really
online
care.
persona
So
like present in other people's communities, yeah. Again,
yeah, the moment
I
you
think
have a
being a small
YouTube, yeah,
creator,
like
it's valid. Like you look at there's so many cases even within like the commentary circle of like this happening, of like videos being made on shitters. But I still think it just depends. I don't think if you're just a Discord user, I don't think there needs to be a whole like hit piece on you.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
know
I think
Bunny
the
had some
majority
sort of
of that.
YouTube presence.
Yeah, the majority of that can be handled behind the scenes for sure. But that's why I said, like, if it's funny, you should. I think it becomes weird if like if you're like really serious. Like, I haven't seen Lyo's video on Bunny Chan for the record. So I don't know how serious it gets. Like, if it was another one of those, we got a pedophile, and it was like super duper gay, then yeah, that would probably be kind of cringe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of like shitters that I've gotten rid of and I've not made videos on because like they're like it was a waste of time and it wasn't worthwhile and it wasn't funny.
Yeah, I can agree. Like, I don't know. Like my claim to fame was making fucking what's it called? Videos about a shitter. But at the same time, his channel actually had more subs than mine currently has. So yeah. But still, he was like a 200 sub shitter. But it's funny. So it just depends. Dreamer, I would say, because I'm gonna start winding down the call because we've gotten very off topic.
Yeah, we did.
I will say this.
I love your psychotic chat. It's amazing.
It's fun. I like my chat too. It's a mix actually. Like I'm seeing like Lyo's crew. I'm seeing like normal commentary. I'm seeing like, you know, fucking like Aiden viewers. So it's a good mix. It's a good mix. It's like it's a melting pot. But Drew, I would say at this point,
Crazy.
like I'm not saying forget it. Forget the shit happened. I think you've clearly grown from these encounters. I think from one of our past conversations, you've told me that like socially you've grown a lot from it. So I don't think it's a bad thing that a total bad that it happened because you and again you told me you're like socially inept whenever you first like joined the Lyo's community and everything. But I think there comes a point where like moving on past it is like the better option.
Yeah, but okay, I want to say, if we can all move past this, why am I still not allowed in like a few discords?
You can't expect other people to move on, but like I think the best move is like for your sanity to move on. The sooner you move on, the sooner everyone else will move on. Like Vlad's been, I would say, actually very calm in this call. I expected him to be like more of an asshole. Sorry, Vlad. But again, like that's what I expected. So there's change that can happen. Like Discord isn't like the whole world, dude. Like if you're not allowed in a server, that's fine. Just wait a little bit.
Yeah, I get most servers, but why not the Parliament?
Who denied him from Parliament, Pooh?
Oh, that would be me personally, actually.
So you do care about me.
No, so the thing is, Dreamer, is you made a video. Fuck, I don't even remember the name of the fucking video.
You're all diseased. I know exactly.
Where you had a psychotic fucking meltdown. And yeah, after that video, I'm like, yeah, if I push Dreamer, Dreamer will literally just murder his parents. So I
no, that's not true. Do you know who George Carlin is? That was like I was trying to energize George Carlin. What do you mean no? Did you watch it? That was exactly my point.
You were having like emotional fucking meltdowns, dude.
I was overplaying it. I was overplaying it. You're lying, bro.
I am not. You are, dude. You are so.
It was an act, bro.
Look, okay, if we can agree,
it was an act.
If we can come to terms and agree, Dreamer, if you can like stop spurting out about the Lion stuff and move on past it and all that, like I think there are enough people at this point to where like your point has gotten across. There's enough people that are critical of Hidden and Lyo about this situation where like, hey, your point's gotten across, and there are people who agree with you. So I think at this point, I think if we can agree that you can move on and behave a little more normally within the space, okay? Vlad, do you think that he could be let in the Parliament?
It's a debate server.
The silence.
Maybe
and
one
ZV.
Day.
And what about ZV too?
Okay, you're not here to fight for ZV. You're not here to fight for ZV. We're not bringing.
No.
ZV.
No. ZV needs to get like brutally murdered by Packies. Okay, like fuck ZV.
You can't say okay. We don't refer to people by saying that. Okay. Okay, disavow. But yeah,
I try not to let UTTP freaks in my server. Thank you very much.
It's not UTP.
Hey,
You want to
okay,
barter?
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I-
all right. We're not.
I'll
Y'all
barter.
can argue about ZV. This is about you, Dreamer. We're not fucking talking about ZV right now. Okay.
Lying cunt.
Shut up. Anyways, so just be normal, and eventually, as he said, eventually he will let you back in. Eventually. Okay. Well, yeah. Just like it's not. It can't be an instant switch of people thinking you're normal. However, like you need to like show that you'll be normal about it, move on from things. Like sure, if you want to sit in DMs with like ZV or whoever you fucking talk to, and like talk about fucking Lio and shit talk, that's fine. That's fine. But I think making it your whole personality is a little too far. Okay. So I think as long as you can show that, like, I don't think people will mind having you around anymore.
There's another reason too. This is actually a more pressing reason. Because every single time Dreamer has been introduced into one of these fucking servers, it is turned into some whiny bitch-made gay drama about how much of a fucking victim Dreamer is. All right,
I didn't do any of that.
So no, I'm not going to let you in a server in a space where some asshole is gonna fucking record it and it's gonna turn into this whole fucking like Rosa 17.7, the call and all over again. Like no, like every single time you come into these spaces, this turns into victim maxing every single time.
Is that my fault?
Yes.
Like I was in the Ace Space server and I didn't do anything.
It, yes.
I didn't do anything. I literally did not do anything. Especially in Ace Space's server.
I have a question. How many calls were you in an Ace's server that resulted in drama or arguments?
Just one.
Calls? That's not true, and that's not true. There was multiple. There was
like 8 calls.
There was one that was recorded. Okay. There were other ones where you were getting like in mass harassed or bullied or whatever by everybody in the call. That had happened multiple times before that one call.
Is that my fault though? I didn't do anything.
I'm not saying it's your fault. But what I am saying is, or actually, I am saying it's your fault. My bad. Because you knew what was happening. You just kept coming in, knowing that they were gonna spurg out, and you kept showing back up anyway and then who was it that recorded that call? By the way,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm not allowed in servers because other people freak out?
No, they're saying that they would egg you on and you would spurg out, is what he's saying.
I didn't spurg out.
No, what I'm saying is that you come in and you shit stir, and then the entire result
shit stir. I never did that.
Going into a call where a bunch of people hate you specifically to get them to spurg out at you and baiting them into doing so.
It was a public voice chat. I didn't say shit to them. And sometimes they did try to egg me on and I didn't fall for it. I didn't even fall for it in the call that was recorded. Did you see me? I was like chilling out. Everyone started screaming about science shit.
Yeah, my entire point is that every single time that you end up in a server, that server ends up being the subject of cringe and gay drama immediately thereafterwards.
So you're a pussy is what you're saying.
Look.
Yes.
You don't want drama, so you won't add me. Even though I don't start the drama. And it's everyone else that are spurging out about me. I'm like the fucking omen of hell or something.
Rude.
I didn't do shit.
Yeah, no, dude. Like this is bullshit. No, you egged it on. Like even
I did not egg it on,
dude.
Tell Ace.
Afterwards. Ace is in the chat. He can hear me. After all of that was over with, like, and everybody started, like, when Malcolm started streaming about the Dreamer call, like, were you not in the chat, like, going, oh, yeah, like, dude, this is so, like, yeah, you're egging it on.
What? That's egging on. I didn't. Okay,
you're
that is completely different. Yes. I did not LARP as a victim. You're putting that shit on me.
Ace brings up a good point.
Me
If you
talking
want, if you
about
want to
it?
be away from all the drama and stress, why do you want to join Gilded Spurg Circle?
I don't want to get away from the drama.
Well, because the
Not
point,
this drama.
because the point, like there's consistent shit that happens. It's like a cycle. It seems like. Um. So I don't know. It's a good point.
Yeah, I enter, and then people freak out. It's very funny. Makes me
Why would you
laugh.
hold on? Why would you want to enter if you wanted all the drama to go away? Like that
I didn't
sounds
say.
like
I
you're trying to
literally
egg it
didn't
on,
say that.
like right now.
Did you not hear me a minute ago, you fucking dumbass? I said I don't want to get away from the drama. I just want to get away from the original drama, the impersonator drama. Me being in
Okay.
like
Okay, but
commentary
the thing
spaces
is if you keep bringing it
doesn't
up,
mean
Dreamer, the whole fucking like imposter thing, like if you keep bringing it, people are gonna keep scrutinizing it and like looking into it, and then you're
well,
gonna have people.
Vlad brought it up.
You've brought it up to me.
I did because that's how I
Okay,
got here.
so like if you
I
drop it, it's not making that like your whole identity and like issue with like the community. Like sure,
I
If Vlad didn't see those chat logs, that's cool. He's seen them now. Like it is what it is. But at the same time, it's like some of these things would have just died down. Even Vlad said he was not offended by what you said or what the fucking impersonator said. Like that wasn't even his stream that you got banned on. So it's like it's one of those things of like again, just move on from it.
like I did move on. I
You
just bring it
haven't.
up when it's what? Yes, I have. I'm not like freaked out about it. I just did it because Vlad just did not lied in front of everyone, in front of your audience, in front of the community. And when I have like literal proof and like
And he came on
Vlad
and looked at it.
purposely yeah, Vlad purposely did not understand Vincent Martin's video. It was like clear what the opinion was.
No. I actually legitimately have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. It's not purposefully. I actually just don't understand what he's saying.
So you're just okay.
Like he
okay.
and like not to mention the fact he like clip chimped the fuck out of me like 3 times, right?
Clip
Cut all
chimps.
context. Like
In
I'm
what way?
sorry, just because you agree with the synopsis of the video doesn't mean it's a good video.
It was a good video.
Okay.
You know, I did like Vinny's video. I will say that. We talked about it like last stream, Gilded, but yeah, I did like Vinny's video.
Yeah, like one of my favorite parts of that video was he was like, what was it? Fuck. It was he showed a clip of me saying in the same video, I said something to the effect of I don't care. What did I say? I said it's I need to go back and find the clip. I'm sorry. Like my brain like suppressed the trauma of whatever the fuck he was saying. Dude, it's so bad. Like and then like but he even clipped me and then he put on the screen, he wrote, and then Gilded mentions Lio and then doesn't even show the clip of me mentioning Lio. Like I never mentioned
This
Lio in
one?
the clip he shows.
Okay.
Like I'm just saying, like you
What
can
what
say it's a
about
good.
the opinion like you say no one should be talking about Lyle's past because they don't know anything, but then you gatekeep the past.
I
And
gatekeep
like
the
you bring
past.
up you bring up the past all the time, but like people like Aiden or Malcolm can't like look at old calls anymore, even though it's like a cycle, a
Um,
pattern of
no,
behavior.
well, no. The issue that I have with them bringing up old calls is relitigating shit that's already been established. Like everybody already knows this. Like you're bringing up shit everybody already knows, and then you're coming up with arguments that have already largely been either debunked or entirely disregarded, right? So, like for example, everybody brings up the call with Lio and FNGR and whoever I think Vita was the other guy, where they were talking about recording Jordan setting up her laptop to record while she's asleep. right?
Uh-huh.
And then instead of listening to what's being said in the call, everybody says, "Oh, he's trying to get her to record her rape and make child porn." Number one, it wouldn't be the production of child porn per like the law. That doesn't actually make any sense. Like if somebody
What?
fucks a kid in front of a fucking parking lot, right, and the surveillance camera picks it up, like did the people that own the parking lot like commit child porn production? Like it doesn't make any sense. But aside from that, no, not kinda,
if
that's
it gets
surveillance.
distributed,
Yes,
online,
correct,
that becomes child porn.
Yeah,
correct,
but
correct.
I think okay.
Except
I think you're making a tear.
But the claim in that call was that recording would be sent to the police. So no, there was no claim of distribution. But here's the best part: there was no claim of rape. The entire claim was that she was being groped in her sleep, not raped, not fingered, not molested. Well, I guess technically molested, but groped. Yeah, like so like no, like whenever people are like, "Oh, she was trying to get her to record her own rape." Well, there was no claim of rape in the first place.
It was they were gonna go in their room
and
they
grope them
were
in their sleep. Yeah.
alone. Yeah, and grope in sleep.
Yeah, but that's not a claim of rape, right?
And Lyle didn't know about shit like rain or like called the local police there.
I mean, like,
He
but
was
they
stupid.
did call the police there.
No, they didn't.
No,
that's their claim.
Not rain.
They didn't,
Jordan,
because that's the claim.
So the whole thing that happened
Claim
with that,
that's no evidence.
I think Lio was ignorant to other resources that could have been used, like rain. Yes. However, like Jordan had mentioned that like she had like reported it to the cops, I think, and they said that they wouldn't do anything, like she was lying, whatever. So that is the semantics of that. I think, yeah, Lio was ignorant in that fact that there was more he could have, like he should have known to do. However, like in his retarded knowledge of the situation, like yeah, he gave the worst fucking idea of what someone could do. Yes.
Yeah, the dumbest thing possible.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Proof to the claim. Okay. Yes, what he recommended she like for her to do, yes, it would have been like proof for her and like helped her because the police were saying she didn't have proof. So like but what he's telling her to do, I think is just an overall irresponsible thing.
Well, hold on. That's the other thing. He didn't tell her to do anything because she's not even there.
No, she was like muted or not in the call, right?
No, she wasn't in the call. Like she wasn't even privy to that conversation, right?
Until like someone leaked it and everything.
Yeah. Well, yes, because the thing is like this is my issue. Like you accuse me of gatekeeping. Yeah, I am gatekeeping. I am litigating what everybody is doing because everybody's lying. They're coming up with weird autistic like stretches, right? Like it's a stretch to say even half of what you said from that call. That is an insane leap. I expect evidence per every fucking tiny claim you make in regards to that. Number one, I want evidence that there would be rape involved because rape was never even the claim in the first place. It was groping. Okay, so saying she was going to record her own rape is an insane leap that you like people are pulling out of their ass. Nobody said anything about rape.
Not recording rape, just recording molestation. Very different. Very different.
Yeah, actually, literally is different. Yes, those are two very different words, very different laws. Yes. And there's a difference between recording something for evidence and then and recording something to distribute it. You can actually record a crime. This might shock you, and then donate that evidence to the police.
And they won't do anything about it.
Oh, if they won't do anything about it, then why would he bother reporting it then? You said he should have reported it.
Like, okay, that's a silly point. No.
Not just report to Rain.
Real quick. Okay, so you're saying
like
the police
other
listen, you're saying the police won't do anything if she would have given it. That's just false, right? You look at a lot of
sometimes.
No, like you look at, I mean, sure, jurisdiction, they may do certain things, but like
you're right. This is the mentality we should tell people. Cops don't do anything. Go get raped and don't bother telling.
No, it's not. Don't do anything. It's kill the rapist. Shoot him in the back of the fucking head. That's what I'm saying.
Retarded because he's not a rapist. There was no claim of rape.
He's still like
You're
okay. He's still a
inserting
child
Roper.
molester. He's still a child
Shoot the
molester. Yeah, I put that mentally on the same thing. Anyways,
Yeah,
my point to you,
okay,
Dreamer, is the
okay.
police would do something with it because like you look at multiple cases like when people do these fucking like Chris Hansen catches whatever. There's multiple instances of where these decoys are talking to pedophiles, right? And the pedophiles will send them CSAM, right? But so these people have to then forfeit their phone and be like, hey, this is what he sent me. Here's the device. Like it's all on. All that. Like, and then that's it. The police look at it, see that the person sent it, all that. So like I do think it is stupid.
Yeah,
to
that's
say
what the
police wouldn't do it.
professionals
I
do.
want to hold on. I want to make
These are
something
YouTubers
very.
doing it.
I'm gonna make something very clear.
Not
Okay?
Chris Hansen.
You can say shoot him, but you know what the result of shooting the guy for groping would have been? She would have went to prison for the rest of her life because there would have been no evidence of him ever doing it.
That's why it's a fucked up world, bro.
Yeah. So like the point I'm getting across here is you can say shoot him, but all you actually promoted was her not recording any evidence of him doing the thing that you want him shot for. So you're advocating for her to go to prison for the rest of her life for murder. Because Lio bad.
Just let
That's what
her
your whole
molest.
argument is.
Your
Like,
argument is letting her get molested.
No, my argument. Well, I mean, actually, I don't give a fuck about Jordan. So yeah, if she got like brutally fucking raped, at least she'd have something to bitch about, right? So like my bottom line here, okay, is I'm saying that if you have no other course of action, right? Like none, and recording something with your laptop is your last course of action. A recording you can just give to the police to prove your claim that you were being molested. Something you can't actually prove without a recording, by the way. Like it's really hard to prove that they touched the butt. Because you can't have how would there be DNA evidence of somebody touching your ass?
The hand, the fingers.
Oh my god, bro, this is so retarded. It's like just own that you're willing to desperately twist reality to justify your unnecessary hatred of some weirdo on the internet. Can you just own that position? That'd be great.
I'm not, because that wasn't the final solution, wasn't it?
No,
they were not aware of resources
1940
like rain. Okay. Like
yeah, rain.
Like yeah, they should have, but these are all hindsight things, to be fair. Like I agree that it's reckless I agree with you, Dreamer, that it's reckless to recommend that, but they just it was not a research they were aware of. Which like
okay, so according
which is weird
to Jordan, hold on. According to Jordan, the cops were already contacted.
Yeah.
According to Jordan, she contacted the police. You want to call Jordan a liar? Don't care. Maybe she is. I think she is. But whatever. She also told her mom, allegedly, and her mom didn't care, allegedly. Secondly, you don't report stuff to Rain. I literally looked this up, and the first thing it says is to report abuse, call 911. It's what it says right on the fucking website. So stop quoting Barbie, who is completely wrong. Okay, that'd be great.
You don't need what? You don't report abuse. You report like you need help. You need resources to get the fuck out of a shitty situation. That's what I mean by like report Rain. Like report you're in danger and they'll help you.
Why wouldn't you just call 911? It literally says on Rain's site, call 911 for immediate help. That's what it says right here on Rain's website.
Yeah, that's what you said. Jordan did that, and they didn't do anything. Like
Jordan made a report to the police, yes, and you said your original criticism was that nobody reported anything to the cops, which, according to Jordan, that's not true.
I was ready to end
that's
this
good,
call like
at least.
20 minutes ago, and
that
it's
still doesn't
going.
like negate everything else.
Like,
what's everything else?
What you cut out? I didn't hear you.
What's everything else?
Yes, Goat, I agree.
Like getting out of that situation instead of being in danger.
Okay.
Like,
bro,
okay, I'm going to interject. I'm going to interject. Okay.
Move to where?
No, be quiet. Okay.
Move to where?
Be quiet. Okay. This is a conversation that has happened a million times, and it is going in circles. Okay, there's nothing that's it seems like it's going to change your mind, Dreamer. Okay, these are arguments you're echoing that have been said by plenty of other people.
By retards.
No.
Yes.
And see, typically, if this was like an hour in the stream, I'd be fine sitting here letting y'all go at it. Like, I'm fine with that. But I was trying to end the call like 10 minutes ago, 10, 15 minutes ago. I don't want to cut content.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Well, I mean, fair. You are cutting content. Why do you always call me at the end of your stream?
No, I actually called you earlier on. I just didn't have him on. I only streamed for like 2-3 hours. Okay. And we're at like 2.5. But no, I think
all my bottom line is that people like Dreamer here is claiming that I gatekeep the drama and the content and everything, right? And that is partially true. It is infuriating that you and all of these other new wave of Lio haters get so much basic fucking facts wrong with wild assumptions and speculation with no evidence of any kind. Yes.
Isn't that what you did to me, though?
No. What did I speculate?
That I wasn't impersonated.
See, you're the one that keeps bringing this up. Okay.
I'm just saying.
I mean, that's not speculation. I saw Dreamer in the chat. I just didn't see the Mr. Feels things later. Okay. And by the time that ended, I didn't care anymore. Right. And a lot of the people
plays into
that
the part of where it's
after,
saying you should just moved on.
I did. And other people might have egged it on. I don't know what other people did behind the scenes or in public. I don't know, don't care. But this kept getting brought up. And no, I didn't watch your fucking video going over it because I didn't care that much.
Why do you say that I wasn't impersonated if you don't care and if you have no evidence? Why would you say that then?
Back to square zero. Like what?
Why would you lie?
Why would you lying?
How would you misinform people if you don't know the truth because you purposely didn't look at the evidence?
Why are we assuming that I was willfully lying about it? What would I have to gain from that?
Well, I'm not saying willfully, but you're willfully ignorant about the evidence.
Well, he just wasn't aware of evidence at the time, from what it looks like.
No, he was. I linked it to him.
Okay, this is what you're not getting here, Dreamer. Okay, I was like, okay, cool, this is gay, and then fast forward, and then you're adding me in a video about a topic that I didn't care about anymore. Right. So then I'm just going to be like, yeah, I don't care. So then you fast forward even further. Yeah, I'm going to be using information that you could argue is outdated. And you could say like, that's fucking stupid. And maybe it is. But at the same time, I wasn't starting an entire crusade against you. Whereas everybody is starting a crusade against Lio. Like, there's a huge difference between the two. Like, if I was sitting here, like, I'm going to make a Dreamer video, right? Then, yeah, sure, fair, okay? And if I got that wrong in a video, absolutely, you would have a point. If I made a live stream going after you and was that wrong, or had a bunch of people, like that I'm trying to organize.
You did say it on live stream.
But was it the main topic of the live
stream? You did say... No, but still, it's still
like if he makes a comment about something
he says
on a live stream, it doesn't change the entire topic of it. The entirety of the live stream wasn't about you. If you made a comment about you, and that's just making a comment.
That's not what it said.
Yeah, if your criticism is you're being ignorant, cool. Yeah, I guess. Sure.
All right.
I'll own that. But at the same time, like, I think that's vastly different from people like, Aiden, who is watching calls and then saying in reaction to the call verbatim, I know that's not what Lio is saying here, but I'm going to take it in bad faith anyway, because fuck him. Right.
No, that's not
shit like that. That's what he said in one of the streams. Now, granted, I know why he said it. I know why he said it, and it's funny, the reason why he said it. I'm pretty sure he's just trying to bait Lio into a call, like, at that point, so, like, which is fair. But,
Lio's a giant fucking pussy that doesn't talk to anyone.
He talked to you?
He talked to me.
Yeah, he did. Well, he doesn't talk to me anymore because he knows I'm not that retarded.
Are you saying I'm retarded?
I kind of feel... No, I'm not talking. I'm not saying you're retarded. I'm just saying Lio doesn't talk to me. He doesn't talk to anyone who's like competent in
It took me 2 years to
arguing.
get a call with Lio.
Yeah. Akuma did,
And
you know?
yeah, it also took years. What, Gilded, you should call Aiden. I've had calls with Aiden. Dude, you know what annoys me about this community is that none of them pay any attention. Like, I've had multiple calls with Aiden.
Yeah.
I'm in DMs with Aiden. Okay, so yes, I expect you to know everything I know and more, actually. So
Okay.
yeah. So the point is dude, this whole community sucks ass because you're all perpetually behind. Like, it is so annoying, like, how deeply behind everybody is all the time on the most basic of lore. Like, dude, I'm gonna be impressed if in, like, 5 years, some new commentary spurg, like, comes out of nowhere, right? And then they're like, oh my god, I just saw this Rosa call. You know, it was
Why
recorded,
does
like,
Lio guy still
17
around?
years ago. Oh my god. Huh?
Yeah, no, because they're gonna be like, why is this Lio guy still around? If these did all these terrible things.
Yeah,
Yeah, he still does it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, this is the other thing too. If you moral fag over anything Lio says, but you just sit there and nod along, or you don't care when I say it, you don't moral fag when I say something, you're just defaulting as a hypocrite. Like, this is the other thing that bothers me. Like,
Okay,
everybody
Lio
goes after
doesn't
Lio
pretend to be
for
a troll though. You say you're a troll, so we know that you're full of shit.
okay.
But when
Hold
Lio
on.
goes on the
That-
moral
I'm gonna
fag
tell you. I'm
thing
gonna tell you
and
why
says,
that's bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why that's bullshit. You guys moral fag over things that he does as if what he does is wrong in a vacuum, ignoring entirely the context of him, right? So, like, for example, you wouldn't be sitting here like, man, this pedophile, man, he fucked a kid. Fucking kids is really bad. Except this other pedophile, you know, because this guy at least is consistent about having sex with pedophiles or having sex with children. So he's less bad than this pedophile pretending like that's like a bad thing and doing it anyway. Right? You can't sit here and be like, oh gee golly gosh, what Lio does is the worst thing ever. But it's okay when Gilded does it because Gilded's consistent. That doesn't make any fucking logical sense.
well, I never said that. But it's
So
just
you
I
just
expect
did.
it from you. I said I expect it from you, whereas Lio lies
Oh my
about
god.
being a good Christian boy, right?
Okay.
Where he says, I'm not ableist, I have like autists in my community, and it's like all them telling people they're like faggots and shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he
Yeah. If you were upset with Lio for the Rosa call because of just how gosh darn terrible bullying retards is, per people like Aiden, who has said like multiple times that he thinks it's morally reprehensible, right? Then he should
yeah.
also find it morally reprehensible when somebody else does it, not just when Lio does it. Another example would be
Yeah.
Malcolm. You should find this reprehensible behavior no matter who is the one doing it. And the problem is, when I do it, nobody gives a shit. Nobody virtue signals and moral fags at me over it.
I
But we
did
do it
it.
with Lio all day long. You're a nobody, but sure, yes.
Yeah, I did it. But now that I know, like, there's no helping you, right? I'm not
But
gonna moral fag over
I'm
you.
speaking of the community broadly, not you specifically. But yes, sure. I find it wildly hypocritical. Like if you're gonna go after Lio for the bad things he's done because the things he's done is bad, you should be going after everybody indiscriminately of who they are for that same behavior.
Yeah, I do that. That's me. But uh, we can just agree to disagree. So I guess this is the end.
Yeah, it is. Also, dude, you have so many retards in your chat, bro.
It makes it fun,
It's
Gilded.
amazing, dude. I love it. It's so hilarious, dude. Like these guys are really foaming at the mouth. It's amazing.
I haven't paid attention. I was too busy talking to you. I haven't
Dude,
seen it.
I'm reading the chat with my dick in my hand. Okay.
Jesus.
I mean,
So.
W.
Gooning.
All right. Well, okay. So now we can finally wrap up the call. Okay, we're done talking in circles about shit. Okay. I will say this. I think there is good funnies to be had if Dreamer goes in the parliament. If Dreamer crashes out again, whatever, because people are being mean, keep talking, bringing up shit. Hey, that's fine. I think that's fine. I think that's funny. But
think that's fair.
I'm just trying to deprive Aiden and Malcolm of content.
Dreamer
Okay.
joining Parliament it does nothing with that. Okay, I think it'd be funny.
That is insane. You are so wrong here. You're so wildly incorrect.
Lio joining Parliament for 2 minutes gave them enough content, like Lio content for like a week. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
So, I think it'd be funny though. Okay, do what you want. It's your server. It's yours and Beckett's server. I really don't care.
If there's anything relevant with Dreamer involved directly, Dreamer might get role permissions, but
Epic.
like I'm not like so the point is that like Dreamer isn't forever banned, but at the like if something like right now happened where Dreamer's like, I'm gonna murder you in your sleep, talking to I don't care who, like Cal or something, right? And Cal wanted to have drama over it with Dreamer in my server, I would let Dreamer in to argue with Cal if that was happening. But until something comes up, you should totally tell Cal that, by the way. Until something significant pops up involving Dreamer, yeah, probably going to be role-less in the server.
All right.
Oh, so he's in the server. He doesn't have a role.
Yeah.
Correct. He's not banned. Like
I used to have a role, but I sent a Christmas gift and they took it away.
Oh.
Just like that. Yeah.
Let me see. So can you not type or anything?
No, like you can't see anything, but no, like so full transparency. I had said upon Dreamer's entry in mod chat that Dreamer is not to have a role. One of the mods did not scroll up.
Oh.
So then they gave Dreamer a role. So
wait, I have a special rule that I can't be allowed in.
Well, not just you, also ZV. So
of course, you cuck us.
Dude, the moment ZV entered the server, we had fucking UTTP people following immediately. Like I don't care if you believe it or not, because it literally happened. Like the whole server would be witness to it. Yes.
No, we both invited each other at the same time because we were in voice chat when we said, you know what would be funny?
I don't know if for sure if although it does seem like ZV is has buddies in UTTP that he's talking to. I don't know that for sure. I can't prove that for a fact. However, what I can say is every time Viaki goes somewhere, guess who immediately follows? UTTP people. Like every single fucking time. Whenever anybody starts drama with ZV, all of a sudden, oh look, here's UTTP people. Every single fucking time.
Can you send a screenshot of like the join logs to substantiate that? I am curious of that before we end.
Huh?
Can you send like the join logs?
Go watch my video.
No. I'm talking about
the join logs.
Yeah. Just to substantiate like the people that joined.
I mean, you can just go, dude. You can just
there's
go
no chat.
UTTP.
Oh.
What?
No, there's no in the server. I don't think there's. Like,
no, this happened. Like that we didn't have the whole thing. We didn't have bots worked out yet.
If you go to if you go to the audit logs of the server, so if you go to like server settings and like audit log, you can see when people people that joined if you scroll.
Yes, I'm aware of that, but you do realize they don't have like UTTP in the name.
Yeah, but
actually, what I'll do is I got ban lists. We can go with ban list. Whoa, there's supposed to be more than that. That's weird.
Uh-oh.
Well, one of them got for sure banned. There's several. I think there were some we just didn't give roles to. Hold on a minute. But yeah, they came in and immediately spammed. Like you can actually see discussions about it in general chat. Also, Chris the Narc and what's his face? Dude, how do I not remember his name? Diesel.
Bill?
As soon as the UTTP raid hit, left the server. Because the
Shit.
server got fucking raided. And they were spamming people's real life fucking name in the server. So, like that's the issue. In fact, actually, here's one I
Oh.
forgot. By Shizur, first warning at UTTP, all bow down to Lord Tommy Parkey, which is their pedophile buddy. And then here's the Commander Champ. It says UTTP. Like the
I
point
see that.
is like this is just a magical coincidence.
Yeah, I don't believe you. So
I don't
Those
care.
are in there. Like I'm looking at them right now. The ones he just said.
is it right after Viekwe?
I can't see when ZV joined, but those messages
Oh,
do
that's fun.
exist. But
Well, yeah, okay, they do exist, but is it right after ZV
yeah, I don't know
enters?
because I know. Yeah, I don't know.
That's the important
Either way,
question.
we can all speculate. I don't care. Thank you both for coming on. I appreciate
Well,
it.
to answer your, hold on, to answer your question real quick, it is actually both before and after, and I don't know his time zone, so like I can't do the autistic within the hour thing. So, but yeah, it was both. So when I said it was just after, that was incorrect. It was both before and after he arrived.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
He
thank you
entered
both.
on the 23rd. That started on the 22nd, and so yeah, and the 23rd.
I recommend y'all continue this conversation in Parliament so other people can watch. It'd be funny.
Very
Yeah.
But yeah,
hilarious. Anyway,
I'm gonna go. You guys have a good night, and yeah.
Can you kiss Pon Pon for me?
No. Okay. Ah, that went on like way longer. Yeah. No, I think I stand by it. I think Dreamer needs to stop being like such a spurt about things, and if he just moves on, things will be fine. Okay. But again, bringing up a lot of these things were very silly. I don't think Bird shows it. Bird made a video talking about why he was banned, but I don't think his thumbnail. I remember the stream that's in his thumbnail. Okay, good. No. Yeah. All right, guys. There are 25 live viewers and only 17 likes. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you like the stream. And all that. Yeah, there's the Discord server in the chat. So, other than that, yeah, I have nothing really else to talk about. Birdman's unbanned. I'm happy. Yeah. I may or may not be live tomorrow, so we will see. Yeah, I didn't like it being turned to a Lio combo either. So, all right, everyone have a good night. Bye bye.